What is going on, YouTube? I decided to make a UFC striker versus wrestler UFC card. For this video, I wanted to grab one striker and one wrestler in every single division in the UFC and throw them onto one card and see who comes out on top. And since there's 8 divisions in the UFC, it could end up being even. But anyways, we're getting straight into it with the first matchup on the card in the flyweight division. Alexandre Pantoja taking on Manel Kape. This is a fight I wanted to see in the UFC, and we're finally going to get it because Manel Kape, every time he had a chance to first somebody and beat him to get his title shot, it seems like he just never got there. But now he's finally getting his matchup against Alexandre Pantoja, and he's off to a good start being able to stuff his takedowns.
Looking to land the leg kick now. All right, so the commitment to the takedown.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission
here by Pantoja. Oh, that a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Pantoja was eventually able to get the fight to the ground, but it was ending up being pretty even. He did have the advantage there and did get more control time, went for a nice arm triangle, but Manel Kape was holding his own. And he starts out with a fake glove touch in round 2, and he just throws a nasty combo on Pantoja. But Pantoja, he's throwing back, in onto another takedown. He gets stuffed, but that's not going to stop him. He's known for shooting, and he will shoot a lot, and he just makes it a tough fight.
Leg kick there by Pantoja.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Pantoja's flying knee right to the melon.
Whoa.
Good as that jab by Pantoja. Takes volume of strikes here in round 2. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
Manel Kape, he was looking ahead in the striking, but with all the wrestling attempts and Pantoja just making it a dirty fight, he was able to rock Manel Kape, and he's starting to take over now, landing good stuff on the feet, did get a takedown. He went for a submission, not much out of it, but he's starting to make it better and more even on the feet. But Manel Kape, he's still looking to piece him up, but he's hitting shots while he's at it, and he has to worry about stuffing takedowns.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business.
Eventually, it will show itself.
Oh, these ground strikes. Oh, he's going for...
He's getting in very tight.
For the winner by split decision, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
After a tough 3 rounds, that brings us to a decision. We're going to look through every single round. It is pretty even throughout the fight, and it was a split decision, 2 being 30-27 towards Pantoja, and there was one 29-28 going to Manel Kape. But now we get on to the next matchup. They already faced off. Now we're looking at the rematch. Sean O'Malley taking on Merab. Even though I'm just here to make the matchup, I do want to say, Sean O'Malley, even though it was embarrassing for him in the last fight, I do think it was closer than people give it credit for. I mean, he got round 3, he got round 5. Merab was clowning on him, but also round 1 was pretty close, but definitely an edge towards Merab. But I still think it was a closer fight than people give it credit for. Merab just kind of embarrassed him a bit. But now we just got to get on with this rematch. Merab, he's in on the takedowns. O'Malley's doing a good job at stuffing a good amount of them. But Merab, he's always going to keep shooting, and he doesn't always need the takedown. He's just going to go in there making a tough fight.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here. Oh, man, I'm
Find a finish.
Although round 1 was close, Merab, he did a good job in round 2 being able to control O'Malley for a good amount of time, but O'Malley did land a head kick that hurt Merab. Sean O'Malley, he's looking to win this round off of damage because he was controlled a good amount of the time in this round, but he was able to find a knockdown on Merab, mixes in a body kick. Merab shoots a double leg with 20 seconds left, gets him on the ground, and then we enter round 3.
starting to do some really significant... O'Malley going for the body, missed with that. Oh, huge pop from the crowd.
That people show up. Another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a...
Even though it seems like Merab would be outmatched on the feet, he's making it a tough fight, mixing in takedowns, just throwing punches, making it tough. After the strikers and wrestlers went 1-1 in these matchups, we move on. We got Ilya Topuria taking on Movsar Evloev. Dang, okay, I might have butchered that a little bit. But anyways, Movsar, he gets this fight to the ground, and he's looking to dominate in top mount. Ilya's having a tough time escaping this position, and Movsar, he just started teeing off, landing good punches, keeping Ilya on the ground for the majority of round 1 until Ilya takes his back with 20 seconds left, loses it at the end. Now we're in round 2.
His ground takedown defense holds up. Submission skills look like it did stun him a little bit.
Now, before it gets worse.
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
Ilya was not happy with round 1, so he just came out for blood, being able to drop Movsar twice, and he ends up shooting his own takedown. He loses the position from it, attempts a nice triangle. Movsar gets out of it and starts giving him some ground and pound. Ilya may have got overconfident after them 2 takedowns and gave up a good position on the ground, having Movsar attempting an arm triangle, but he's not really a finisher, so Ilya does get out of it, and then they just trade positions in round 1 to end the round. Now we're in round 3.
Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt. Oh, that's just over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Making people overcome.
Movsar had a great round 1, Ilya had a great round 2, but Movsar, he was looking to bounce back from round 2 after getting knocked down twice, being able to get his own takedown on Ilya. They trade submission attempts, but Ilya, he ends up with the top control after they traded positions on the ground, trading submissions, being able to get some control time, and they get back up to the feet with a minute to go and drops him with an overhand.
You don't want to eat too many more of those.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Trying to stay in this fight. Topuria's out. What a fight.
We get into another decision in this fight. We're just going to look at the round by round, going in, trading rounds, and then there was round 3. Ilya with the 2 stuns. Movsar did have a takedown, but Ilya did out-damage him, and now we're in the next matchup. We have Chase Hooper taking on Jalen Turner, both tall lightweights in this division, and Chase Hooper starts out getting a takedown. I would say he's more of a grappler than a wrestler, but I'm going to be honest, I've been trying to find a way to have Chase Hooper in these videos, and it seems like we use a lot of the same lightweights in these videos because there's a lot of popular fighters in the lightweight division. So I wanted to mix things up. We got 2 fighters like Chase Hooper and Jalen Turner going after it in a good matchup.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Ooh. Perfect position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight. On the other side, he's going to learn.
So far, this fight is not disappointing. They're going back and forth, and they're also going back and forth on the feet. Chase Hooper being able to rock Jalen Turner, and then he's mixing in the takedown. Chase Hooper, I know he's been improving on the feet, but being able to outstrike Jalen Turner's looking impressive. He locks in an arm triangle choke, being able to almost submit Turner, but Turner survives, but then he ends up getting stuck in an arm bar.
Oh, that was the trouble.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That we will never take a guy out of mount.
Oh, another submission attempt by him now.
Attacking arm bar.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out? Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Oh, great submission defense. And the horn sounds.
Another good round 2. Some of the grappling exchanges can be boring on this, just being in top mount or just trading positions, kind of laying there in full guard for a bit. But Chase Hooper and Jalen Turner are going back and forth. There's a lot of exchanges on the ground, a lot of good scrambles, trading submission attempts. Even Jalen Turner's going for submissions, going in, attempting to lock in a guillotine, where he does have a good guillotine that he's been locking in, not really against the higher level fighters, but he's trying to do it to Chase Hooper, and it's not working out. Chase Hooper almost gets him in a leg lock, but Jalen Turner stands back up to the feet. Chase Hooper doing a great job at making this fight entertaining on the ground.
Beautiful shot to the head from the clinch here.
Oh, big strike lands.
Trying to chase down that finish. Mount.
Continuing to grapple, now going for a leg. You gotta be kidding me. How good is his
This
submission?
dude is constantly dodging bullets, J.A.
Oh, thwack. That is a solid kick right there. Well, you got to admire.
Southpaw, or he has to actually.
In this fight, it seemed like Jalen Turner was the one being outmatched on the feet, but he lands an overhand, and he goes ahead, and he knocks down Chase Hooper bad, but he falls him to the ground, and Chase Hooper is not someone you want to follow on the ground.
On the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
They've been trading wins. So far, it's been pretty back and forth. We got 2 wrestlers and 2 strikers going 2-2, and now we're on to the 5th matchup in the welterweight division. Belal Muhammad taking on Jack Della Maddalena. Jack, he seems like he's not been having the greatest takedown defense in the UFC, but he has shown a great job at getting up. And he's been just improving, so every time he's been going against a wrestler, he's been winning the matchups. But now he's taking on Belal Muhammad, who's on another level, who's the champion, and he's looking to dominate. But Jack Della, so far in round 1, is on top.
Head strike. Round 2 is left punch is clean, followed by a right. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get... Nice leg kick.
Big right hand. Out of range with that one.
He's in trouble.
Belal's looking a little outmatched, but he's the type of fighter that's going to make it a tough fight. It seems like there's a lot of champions now, looking at people like Pantoja, Belal, Marab, Dricus, who just make it a tough fight. Even though Belal's not really trading on the feet, he just makes it a fast-paced, tough fight, mixing in the takedowns. He would go in, maybe not a fast pace. I might have said that wrong, but I feel like he puts pressure on the fighter, and he's trying to do that to Jack, but Jack's not letting him.
Next position.
Oh, these crowds. Huge elbow.
Good round.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He cannot take another shot like that.
By him mixing up his strikes.
Gotta keep pressing here.
Now goes.
Is you controlling the underhook on the far side.
Belal Muhammad may have just fumbled a finish. He was able to wobble Jack Della really bad, and then he goes ahead and he shoots a takedown, pulling the Kelvin Gastelum. He is able to get him to the ground, but Jack got back up. He got him to the ground again. Attempts an armbar, loses the position. Belal Muhammad is out here fumbling finishes. Right when you think he's going to get it, he's fumbling it. Jack's making it a tough fight, being able to stuff Belal's takedowns, landing some good shots in the clinch, being able to rock Belal, landing boxing. Belal's chin's holding up pretty good. Shoots a double leg, but it seems like he's probably going to need a finish, but he's shooting.
Keep playing out on the field. Oh, beautiful takedown.
But he's got this ability to continue to chase.
All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Jack Della Maddalena!
Before we get to the next matchup, Jack, he upped the score 3-2. Now we get on to the next matchup. Khamzat Chimaev taking on Israel Adesanya. I put this matchup together before Adesanya got knocked out by Ahmed Nasserine. Dude, I can say his last name. I was able to say it before, but for some reason I can't say it now. But Nasserine was able to knock out Izzy. And I'm just saying because maybe I would have put Khamzat versus Nasserine in this video if I didn't put it together before that fight. But maybe not. This is still a matchup I would like to see. Izzy versus Khamzat. A good matchup. And Khamzat's off to a good start, almost being able to get the finish with the arm triangle.
Pound is on full display here tonight. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Ooh, that looks tight.
It's got to be it. It seems so tight.
Unbelievable.
Khamzat gets it even for the wrestlers, getting a win over Izzy, making it 3-3. Now we're on to the 7th matchup in the light heavyweight division. Alex Pereira taking on Tito Ortiz. Kind of a weird matchup, but I wanted to get Tito in a video. And Alex Pereira, I've been having him in a lot of videos, and I need some new matchups. So he's going to take on Tito. And Tito's trying to clinch up, shooting takedowns. Pereira's stuffing the takedowns, off to a good start.
3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, he smells. Watch it, the swell. Kick there.
Pereira off to a really good start in round 1, landing spinning side kicks to the head, being able to drop Tito. But Tito, he just bull rushes him, shoots a double leg. He gets Alex Pereira to the ground, and he's looking to change things in this fight because it was not looking great on the feet. But he got in top mount, and he's doing some old school MMA, going in with the ground and pound, being able to rock Pereira.
Oh, he's opening up on him now.
Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the afterparty. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back.
And there's no way Tito actually gets it done, being able to beat Alex Pereira up in the score for the Wrestlers for the 3. Now we're in the next matchup. We got Daniel Cormier taking on Tom Aspinall. I just had Tom versus John in the last video, so I had to change things up and have him versus DC, which is a good matchup for some reason I never thought of. Tom, I would say he's more of a striker, even though he can grapple. He's been knocking everyone out, so I got to put him in the striker category, and he's taking on Daniel Cormier, who's off to a hot start, getting the takedown, nearly getting a finish with the ground and pound, being able to rock Tom on the ground, and he's looking good.
To go here in round 1. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Now he's looking arm triangle.
Oh, and there too.
Daniel Cormier is looking great, having a great round 1 against Tom Aspinall. But I noticed in this game, Tom Aspinall has not as good as a finishing ability as he does in real life, which is kind of expected because it would be a little overpowered if you had a more realistic Tom Aspinall. But he's not looking great in this fight. Daniel Cormier is completely shutting him down. He's shooting takedowns. He's getting Tom to the ground. He's even countering him with left hooks, coming in after blocking a shot, being able to rock Tom, opening up a cut. Tom goes for a kick, and he gets taken down by a double leg, and it's not looking great.
Well, as usual. Outstanding. Oh!
Denied. Great job. Great recognition of seeing what.
Issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Tom had a little bit of success at the end of the round, being able to flatten out Cormier, but he still didn't have much control time. He didn't even flat him out for that long, and Cormier shoots a double leg. Tom's looking desperate. He pulls the ghillie. He loses it. Cormier's back in top mount where he was landing nasty ground and pound, and it's not looking great for Tom as he's getting dominated. Super unexpected, but Cormier, he's teeing off on the ground.
And look at him attack that arm triangle finish. He will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite. He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. That'll do it! Daniel Cormier has done it!
Oh, my goodness.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it.
At the end of the day, even though it was pretty even, the Wrestlers do get it done, winning 5-3, 5 out of the 8, winning 5-3 in these matchups. Strikers looking great, but there's been some upsets too. Cormier over Tom, I would call it upset. Tito over Pereira, I would call it upset. But you could also say Jack over Vallejo might be an upset. Chase is kind of even, I would say. I could definitely see Chase. Mozart over Ilya is an upset. Depending how much you respect Mozart, I could definitely see Mozart maybe being able to get a decision on Ilya. But I want to see it. I have to see it first. I don't want to overhype it, dude, because he's Dak Stadium. But anyways, there was a fight of the night. Chase Hooper versus Jalen Turner. And that was also performance of the night submission by Chase Hooper. And also performance of the night KO went to Tito Ortiz over Alex Pereira. Kind of surprising. It was a ground and pound finish. You could add a different one on there like O'Malley versus Marab, but I guess not.